please go to this YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm going to start from scratch here, okay? So we're going to start from basically nothing. There's a couple ways that you can do this. I told you this a billion times. You do not have to do it my way or the highway kind of deal here, okay? Please watch this. I still had 15 people asking me the same exact questions that I addressed in this video. So after you create a sketch, the first thing I want to show you that a lot of people are having problems with, I'm going to draw that front view of this body, okay? Now, as you can see, I'm rotating with one hand. I'm moving this whole entire thing and orbiting it with one hand, okay? How am I doing that? Please, for the love of all that is sacred, I've been through at least 25 people today helping them, and not one of them had Tinkercad set up. How to do that? Go to your name, press Preferences. Literally the thing that says right here, Pan, Zoom, Orbit, Shortcut. Drop that down to Tinkercad. You press OK and it's done. It'll save it forever. That allows you, instead of you having to hold Shift and do all that stuff with right click, hold right click, it's so much faster, you guys, trust me. Okay? With that being said, let's say I want to edit this. Let's say I wanted to now draw the curves on your body, right? Please put the dial calipers down, guys. Please focus. Now let's say I wanted to draw the curves on this front edge, right? Now, a lot of you guys are doing this. You're creating another new sketch, putting it on that surface, and going in there and trying to do that. It's not going to work, okay? You're going to see these sketches, you're going to try and do this, and it's going to show up, but it's not going to allow you to do anything. So let's say I try and make those curves. If I try and make them, where'd the lines go? They're gone. It's because you're trying to edit a sketch that you cannot physically see. So what you're going to do is, you see I have two sketches. Well, if you click one, or if you even click the one that you're trying to reach, it highlights it over here. You're going to delete the other one. I don't want that other one. Instead of creating a new sketch every time you want to do that, you go back over here, drop this sketches down, and double click the icon. Not the word, not the light bulb, the icon. Double click it, and now when I go into what's called Filat, which is the curves, you are going to press Filat. Yours is a little different. Yours is under Sketch and Filat here. Click it here, click the corners, click the lines, and then I'm going to change this, and everybody's is 0.125. I press Stop Sketch, and now I got those curves. Then I press Extrude, and I can extrude that whole piece out, and look at my curves are already there, and I'm done. Okay? You can also, again, I made that mistake. I don't want to do that. Let's go back to this sketch. And I don't want those. I don't want those things there. I'm going to delete them. I don't want those sketches like that. Let's just go back instead of doing it that way. I don't want that. I want to stop the sketch and I want to extrude it. And let's say I already did all this and I'm like, dang it, now I don't want to have to go back into that. There's a couple ways you can fix that. You can then go back into that sketch and go into Filat and do it after you've extruded it. And I'm going to do this just for the sake of demonstration. It fixes it. I'm going to go back into that sketch, or I'm just going to undo a couple times. Or you can press Stop Sketch, and you can do it while in 3D. So you can go to, right here, there's a different Filat. It's the assembly Filat, the 3D model Filat. If I click that, I can click an edge. And then I can type in here 0.125, and it's the same exact thing. Okay, so it's a million different ways to do the same stupid thing. Any questions so far? The next thing a lot of people are screwing up on and figuring out is, how do I know where the holes go? New sketch, let's do the top. I know that from this center, there's a couple cool things that I haven't taught you yet that'll really help you. First thing, I'm going to zoom in, and you're going to see this. If I scroll, I'm not even touching any mice, I'm not clicking anything. If I just scroll, do you see in the middle, you see that triangle that pops up? That triangle represents a midpoint. Midpoints are basically the middle portion of the line. So if I click that, I know I'm in dead center. Dead center of that line. And look at, if you go out a little bit, you'll see that I am. So I'm going to zoom back out here. But then I know that I'm dead center here. Let's say I know that I need to go down like 2.2, I don't know, some random line. And then I'm going to go over a certain distance. You should be measuring those with your dial caliper from the edges, from this edge, and from the top edge or from the bottom edge, whatever you want. And again, I'm just going to make random lines here. just so that I can give you the example. I know they're not even. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. Circle, center of the circle. Draw these weird circles. I know they're not even. Extrude them both down the depth that you guys measured. Press OK. You got your tourist tools. New sketch. Go to the end. Line from the center over. First line. Press circle. Do the first circle. Go OK. Press line again. I'm going to go from the center and show you a new little trick. If I draw a random line in the center and I want this to be on the same on the other side, I press mirror. Mirror that across that line. Press OK. It's the same exact thing. Stop sketch, extrude, extrude these two depth. Now I got these features. I can even mirror a feature, which is pretty sweet. Mirror is where you go. Where you at? 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 I can't find it, so I'm going to go S. Come on, S. Here we go. I'm going to go mirror. I want to mirror that. I want to mirror that and that. Oh, I got to create a plane first. I'm not doing all that because it's just going to confuse you. New sketch. Here. 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 Circle. 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 Okay. Line. 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 Up. Okay. Mirror. Circle. Mirror line. Cross that line. Okay. Stop sketch. Mirror. Extrude. That. In. Okay. Part's done. Okay? It's that easy. What you're going to do with all your dimensions. Okay, that's the first part. Second part's even easier. The wheel. New sketch. Corner. Circle. You're going to go to that very outside circle, and then you are going to extrude it just a little bit. Just a little bit. That much, because I don't know what it is. New sketch, that surface. I'm going to do a circle from that same center, but it asks you to do this dimension, which is the inside of that. New one. It's going to be the inside. New sketch from that side. Make another circle. I'm going to make it match that other side. Okay. Stop sketch. Extrude that and that. I'm going to pull that out the exact same distance. Press OK. And if you look, I got the outside of my wheel. Now that's obviously wrong as far as dimensions go, but you get the concept, okay? The last part is to make the stuff inside. So we're going to new sketch, this, circle, make the inside part, which you guys saw. From the inside part, oops, that's too much. Inside part, I'm going to make the hole like it says there too. Now the difference is that I don't tell you and I never show you is this part. So I'm going to do a circle. I'm going to do a little bit of the outside of that circle. Okay? Now there is no measurement, just make it look good. Stop sketch, extrude, and I'm going to cut this piece out. And the inside piece all the way through the object, press OK. I'm left with this. This is all I want for the wheel. This is all I want for the body. Okay? Later, if you're done with those two, watch inside a Google Classroom. I have created a video that shows you how to draw something like this when you get to your wheel, your custom spokes and all that stuff inside of it. How to do the materials, how to do all that stuff. Okay? We'll get to that later. That'll teach you on Monday. All I want you to do is do the body without the pegs, with the holes, and that wheel that I just showed you. Okay? Questions or concerns? If you missed the dimension, guys, use a dial caliper and figure it out. It's not that big. Good? Okie dokie. Thank you. That's it. Get to work.
Pegs, right? Get pegs.
I want the pegs. Just one peg is needed if we'll multiply.
Well, you don't need multiple pegs.
If you buy, okay, you need two. No, you need one.
Wheels. You need wheels. The wheel pegs.
Oh yeah, there's two pegs. Wheel peg and connector pegs. Are you done yet? It's supposed to be done.
Done? Yeah.
all this, you need to go into Dial Caliper and take notes on Dial Caliper. And then it'll show you specifically what a Dial Caliper is, how to use it, and how to measure it. And then these are basically, you each get your own car. Using this car, you're going to measure out the body of